Persons living in Shanties in the Lekki area of Lagos State have been given a 4-day ultimatum to vacate. Speaking during an inspection tour, the Commissioner for Environment and Water Resources, Takunbo Wahab, says these shanties pose environmental and security threats in the upscale neighborhood. Our correspondent Esther Mopariola has more details on this.
For some time now, the Lagos State government has been intensifying efforts to reclaim public spaces by demolishing shanties and illegal structures. This time, the inspection and enforcement team, led by the Commissioner for the Environment and Water Resources, Takunbo Wahab, is serving up eviction notices and relocation orders to shanty dwellers at Jakonde and Elegushi Itedu.
We've gone there to see and give them notices to vacate. And we gave them till Friday this week. And we start operation to clean it out. The plan is to clean the whole place up and take possession and regenerate the whole of Jakonde.
The enforcement team also aims to open a 40-meter drainage on System 157, tackling flooding caused by constructions on drainage paths.
In as much as the community are saying they want to do the work and open up based on the design they sent, we've not seen the intent, we've not seen the traction on their part, and will not allow the rain to take us by surprise this year. So let it be for the overriding public interest that we're doing the work.
In the meantime, the team visited Ilubiri to assess the progress of a 3-year-old project involving the installation of an underground tank to address flooding on Lagos Island.
We are terminating it, and we are awarding to somebody that said we can fix it within 3 months. That's why I was emphasizing 3 months, that's 90 days to complete it, so we can start the proper work of regenerating Oroyin, Saleko and the neighboring communities.
He also assures that no part of the state will be overlooked in its mission to restore sanity to the environment.
We are going back to Aboru sometime this week, because we were there sometime last year around October, and when we went there, the contractor was on site, took it, and we found out with the first and second rain that we had this year, a bit of flooding in some areas. So we want to go back and see what they are doing at Aboru Command and the Mirror Corridor and Abule Egba.
Other areas inspected include Awolowo Road, Ikoyi, Obalende and Dolphin Estate. Esther Mopariola, TVC News, Lagos.
Now let's turn our attention to Borno State, where the governor of Babagana Zulum has unveiled a fleet of electric vehicles to ease movement of residents at a subsidized rate. These low-cost energy cars provide cheap transportation for residents, most of whom are recovering from the destruction caused by the Boko Haram insurgency. TVC News' Jesse Tafida has details.
Another day for residents of Maiduguri to go out in search for daily bread. They now pay 150 naira per drop against the usual 50 naira due to the removal of fuel subsidy. But all this is about to end. These electric cars were unveiled by the state governor to ease transportation. He says this is a part of his administration's commitment to giving a better life to Borno residents.
The most important thing is that you have to sustain all this, get good drivers, fire out all those drivers that cannot maintain it. Before was very known for its capacity of generating internal generated revenue. You are doing your best, but we shall continue to support you. Most importantly, sustain what you are doing.
The cars are now functional, and residents are excited with this development.
I appreciate the governor of Borno State, Professor Babagana for well done work, more especially for civil servants.
We are very, very grateful to our governor, Professor Babagana Zulum, for his effort, because I'm living in Polo, that is Polo High Court. But to my surprise, when I'm about to go to school, Then they are even calling me that the motor is 50 naira, which of sometime in the morning when I'm going to work, I used to pay 200, 300 naira to my destination. But to my surprise today, I pay 50 naira. And now I'm returning from my work now, going to Polo again, and I'm paying 50 naira.
Some of the cars have been dedicated to conveying civil servants to their place of work from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. in the morning and return them from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Mondays to Fridays. They will continue to operate within the city 24/7, which will no doubt go a long way in easing transportation to residents of the state. Jesse Tafida, TVC News, Maiduguri.
In Kwara State, members of the state chapter of the National Association of Persons with Physical Disabilities are advocating the domestication and implementation of the disability law in the state. Now, this is to holistically address a number of challenges facing them. They also express concern at the inability of authorities over the years to find solutions to the problem associated with them. Speaking at a media briefing to commemorate International Wheelchairs Day celebration in Ilorin, the state chairman of the association, Kehinde Aroya, and a member, Balkis Abdul Kadir, said domestication and implementation of the disability law will improve the standard of living of their members. The law also makes provisions for disability community quota for employment opportunities and appointment in public offices.
We have certain quota percentage for employment opportunities in the disability law. In government appointments, we have certain percentage. So in this disability law, everything that will make our life more meaningful and better is in this. So the moment the disability law is domesticated in the state, I believe persons with disabilities in the state will be the happiest people on earth.
We have enough educated people among us, and which we need more support, more employment. The Kwara State government have given the priority by employing some of our members, but it's not enough, if I may say. We want more. We want him to encourage us. We want him to set up, if you can give empowerment, some of these people will set up their own business by not depending on individuals.
Now let's turn our attention to Ekiti State, where the government have been advised to maintain constant communication and consultation with residents of various communities in the preparation and implementation of budgets. This forms part of a submission of experts at a forum organized by the Nigeria Civil Society Situation Room in partnership with the Community Life Project on galvanizing grassroots communities for development in Ekiti. The director of Community Life Projects, Francis Onaho, said various communities across 8 local government areas were visited and their submissions were compiled to help government in the implementation of government program and projects. The Ekiti State Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs, Folorunsho Labode, assured of the commitment of the state government to implement these reports.
We realize that sometimes they carry out projects in communities, and these projects become elephant projects because the people they didn't meet the real needs of the people. So now the people have come together, they've done their community needs assessment, they've prioritized those needs, and they can give it to the community, to the local governments, they can give it to the state government and the state agencies.
Planning in tracking our development, so we can continue to monitor our development and how far we have gone in terms of meeting up with the yearnings and the aspirations of our people, and it will help us to channel our resources to the right place, so that we have a very scarce resource. The little resources we have, we should be able to manage the resources in a way that we'll be able to get value for the money and for the resources we're expending on the people.
The community, they themselves, they identify their programs, their problems, they identify their needs and where they want the government to come in. And that is what the state government too is doing, and even the local government. The government has mandated the chairman to go to the grassroots, ask them what they need, then prioritize. They will have so many problems, so they will now prioritize. Then this is what we do now. This is what we do now.